Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Dyknow Digest episode. Dyknow Digest is a weekly video newsletter where we answer questions from Dyknow users to help you use Dyknow better and in more creative ways in your classroom. Welcome back to the Dyknow Digest YouTube series. My name is Tiara Lustig, I'm your host, and today we're talking all about co-teaching in Dyknow. If you were able to join us for our May Lunch and Learn event, Casey Higgs did a great presentation on what co-teaching is, the importance of co-teaching, how it really benefits teachers and students, and how you can get started with co-teaching in Dyknow. So a breakdown on co-teaching. As technology has become a lot more prevalent in the K-12 classroom, it's become really important for teachers to be able to know what students are doing, to be able to have that hands-on instruction and differentiate learning for students. So that is one reason that teachers have become really reliant on co-teaching and leaned on co-teaching to help them in the classroom. Some of the ways that co-teaching can benefit teachers is it adds a secondary level of support, enables them to give more attention to specific students, and also gives them more time in class to dedicate to specific students. So it really adds that secondary level, adding another set of hands, another set of eyes and ears in class so that you have kind of coverage across your whole class. Co-teaching also has a lot of benefits for students. It can help students build better relationships with their primary teacher as well as their co-teachers. It also gives them more time during class to get the help they need hands-on, and it gives them the autonomy and differentiation that they need with certain lessons and instruction. Dyknow is a wonderful tool to enable teachers to co-teach more effectively. We enable teachers to add as many teachers as they need or want to monitor the same class at one time, and they can jump in and out of these classes as they need to or see fit and manually add other teachers to their class at a need basis. So a breakdown of how co-teaching works in Dyknow is students need to be assigned to a class in order to be monitored, and students can only be monitored in one class at a time. However, multiple teachers can monitor those students in a class at one time. And a teacher needs to be assigned to that class in order to monitor that live activity as well as have access to the class history data following a class session. Co-teachers can be assigned to a class in three ways. The first way is through assist data import by administrators upon Dyknow setup. They can also manually be assigned by a tech coach or an administrator, and they can manually be assigned by a teacher. So there's a lot of different ways that co-teachers can be assigned and a lot of control that you have as a different role type within your school. So whether you're a teacher, a tech coach, or an administrator, you have the control to assign a co-teacher to your class as you see fit. You can go in and assign co-teachers to the class in My Classes and assign them to whatever class you need them in. If you're a co-teacher and you need to leave a monitoring session, maybe before class is over, or join one a little after class has began, we have it really seamlessly set up in Dyknow so that you can join or leave a class as a co-teacher without ending the monitoring session or disrupting that class overall. Co-teachers also have access to class history data after class for all the students within that class that they're assigned to. So even if you're a co-teacher and you were doing hands-on instruction the whole time, really helping out hands-on, and you want to go back and look into, what were my students doing during class, see what activities they were doing on their devices, you can go into class history and access that data to see that as an aggregate class history, to see it for individual students or a few students who you maybe had your eye on and want to know what they were doing during class and make sure that they were on task. If you're an existing Dyknow customer and you are interested in getting more tips on co-teaching or want to learn how to get started with co-teaching if you haven't tried it yet, feel free to reach out to our support team at support@dyknow.com. Our school success team is so talented with what they do, and they'd be happy to help you get started with co-teaching. If you're not an existing Dyknow user and you want to get started with Dyknow, go ahead and email us at sales@dyknow.com or go to our website, dyknow.com, and you can submit a form there to get a free trial, a demo, or get more pricing information, or just submit any questions that you have, and we're happy to get started and help you. If you're looking for more Dyknow Digest content, go to our Dyknow Digest playlist on YouTube and stay tuned for our next Dyknow Digest episode, which will be all about analytics within Dyknow using class history and device impact measurement data to really get the most out of your one-to-one devices and knowing how those devices and technology are being used. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us.